What's up, YouTube? This is Tech Review Guru. This is my first YouTube video on the Air Mouse keyboard from a company called RII. If you guys like my video, subscribe, comment, and like. I'm going to start showing you guys first the unboxing of the device. From there, I'll show you the device in action. So here's the remote in the packaging.
Yep.
Comes with instructions. Get this opened up here. Packaging on it is pretty standard. Seems like it's got a little film over here to keep the gloss finish clean and neat. From first view, the buttons on the device seem pretty good. They're a nice thick rubber. Everything's got a nice click to it. Feels kind of like a standard remote that you would get with a TV purchase or through your cable provider. The reason why I bought this remote is because of the convenience of obviously the remote features, but on the back side you have the keyboard. This is great for anybody that's using Kodi on an Android TV box, or if you're using it on your laptop. The convenience of being able to type in whatever you're searching for versus having to navigate up and down to each letter on the keyboards on the screen. Also, a nice feature of this remote is it has an Air Mouse. So once I show you guys the device in use, we're going to be able to navigate using the mouse as basically as a wand. You're going to be able to move up and down, side to side, and be able to click on things versus having to scroll up and down through each icon. Alright guys, this device right here, like I had showed you a little bit earlier upon unpackaging the device, this is going to be your thumb drive, not a thumb drive, I apologize, your receiver. This device is going to go into your USB port on whatever device you're using it on. Also, this device can be used on, from what the box states, a Android, a Windows, Mac operating systems, and Linux. For today's view, I'm going to show you the use of it on an Android TV box through Kodi. Just to go back on the remote for you guys to see, you can see here, it just looks like a standard TV remote. I think the best feature about the device, though, personally for myself and most other users that are purchasing it, is obviously the Air Mouse features along with the keyboard. Not many remotes that come stock with Android boxes have these features. I feel like this is going to make it a little bit more convenient and user accessible for those who want to be able to have easy typing, texting, any type of search related items, or if you're punching in a URL. Especially on Kodi, I know when you're putting in a new layout, or if you're trying to search up something, it makes it very convenient to have the access to the keyboard versus having to go up and down and using your navigation through the directional arrows. Soon here I will be showing you guys how to use the device in person on my Android TV box. If you guys have any questions, you can comment. I'll do my best to answer them in any way, shape, or form I can. And I'll also add the link to purchase this device on Amazon.com. Alright guys, right here I'm going to show you where the batteries are located. It's an easy slide back cover. Looks like it takes 2 AAA batteries, not included. So that's just something for you guys to see and be aware of. I purchased this device on Amazon.com for $14.99 from the company RII. That's RII. The logo here is on the remote. I see there's some knockoff ones on there. I wouldn't recommend purchasing the knockoffs. They may be a little bit cheaper, but most likely when it comes to things like this, you're going to get what you pay for. I would recommend RII. They're a reputable company. They've been around for a while. They have good reviews. And if you're a Prime member, you'll get the device 2-day shipping for free. So that's a nice little feature to have. I'll make sure I provide that link in the bottom. I wanted to focus a little bit on the keyboard here. It's a simple keyboard. It's just like something that you would have on your laptop or any type of small device. It's very accessible. It's you got your basic keys. Everything is the same as anything else that you would see on a normal keyboard. Nice thing about it though is it's wireless. You don't have to have it hooked up to nothing. It's small. It's compact. You can have it in the armrest of your couch. You can have it along with the rest of the remotes that are inside your household, and it's just a nice additional feature to have to go along with your HTPC home devices. Alright guys, I wanted to show you just a comparison of the remotes. This remote right here is the standard remote that came with my Android TV box, and later on down the road I will show you guys a review based on this TV box that I purchased, let you guys kind of know a little bit about it. It's a simple MAS box. It's perfect for what I use it for. If anybody just use it for basic movie watching, streaming TV shows, etc. It's a very convenient, cheap, and affordable box to use. This remote right here, I'm not a huge fan of it. It seems to be just a fairly cheap remote. You got to kind of button jam it in order to get response. You got to be right on top of the Android TV box, and that is actually what led me to purchase this remote. As you can see, there's quite a big difference in size. The quality of the buttons on this device is fairly cheap feeling versus the RII. This one obviously does not have a keyboard on it, and again, that's just another awesome feature I feel like that comes along with this device. And I'm really hoping that this is going to improve the quality of my experience with my home theater PC. If you guys have had one of these remotes before, you'll know that it's not a very good quality remote. This should be a very good upgrade to go along with the device. Here's the receiver. This will go inside of your guys' TV box, computer, whatever you're using it on. Alright guys, just real quick, simple, I'm going to show you the device. The receiver is just going to go right here into any of the USB ports on the device. It's a real simple, easy setup. Doesn't stick out very much. Makes it just real concealed. I think this is going to be a nice little feature for those that are trying to keep everything hidden, nothing sticking out. Especially if you have it sitting inside of your living room, it makes it just real compact and easy to use. All right, guys. I now have the device set up. Everything's plugged in. I'm just going to give you guys a quick, simple run through of the device in action. If there's any questions that you guys have that I may not have covered, either during the time of unpackaging, showing you the device, or even while I'm showing you guys a quick run through of how it works, always anytime you guys can comment, ask any questions. I will do my best to fill you in on any type of information that I can, or help assist you in any way that I can as far as what the device can do, or something that maybe you're curious about that I didn't mention throughout this entire review. So far I'm going to show you guys just basically the simple run-of-the-mill things with the device. And first thing I'm going to show is just the mouse feature. It's an Air Mouse, so everything is based on the movement of your remote. It'll wirelessly receive whatever direction you go in with the remote is how it'll point on your screen. As you guys can see here, I'm raising my mouse up. It's going to go up, down, left and right. If I want to highlight something specific, I can do so with very little troubles. I mean, it's incredibly easy. If I, for any reason, don't want to use this mouse, all you do here is you're going to just click this little icon. It looks like a pointer with a little power button. I'm going to click that, and it's going to disable the wireless mouse features. So now, as you can see, there's nothing moving. From there, I can use the directional pad buttons. So I'm going to just, go left, right. Everything is 100% accessible. If I want to go up, highlight a movie on this, I can. From there, I'm going to just show you guys a quick example of how the keyboard works. We're going to go into Exodus on Kodi. A lot of you guys are probably familiar with this program, so it's an easier program to show you guys how to use. Down here, I'm going to go to the search feature. I know the big thing that everyone is interested in seeing working is this keyboard. So I'm going to get right to it. We're just going to simply flip it over. There's no buttons you need to push. There's no additional things you have to do. It's just going to work as if you had a keyboard sitting in front of you on, any other device. I'm just going to look up a quick and easy movie. We're going to do Batman vs. Superman. Alright, so it loaded up. Now if I want to use the cursor again, I can do so. If I just want to scroll up and down, again, I can do that as well. I'm going to click this real quick. Now, for copyright purposes, I'm not going to play much of this film just due to obvious reasons. We're going to let this load up. As you can see, it's working fine, no problems. Now, I know some of you guys are going to be curious as if it works. I got pause, play, no issues. Okay, so if I want to rewind forward, I can do so while the movie's in play. Again, copyright reasons, can't do this any longer. We're going to back that out. But everything is very user-friendly, guys. If I want to, like I said, scroll up and down, use the cursor, it's all very convenient. And it's a great little tool to have versus using the typical Android remote that comes along with these TV boxes. You know, you really can't get much better for the price that you're paying on this device. It's also, just for a heads up, it's good for 10 meters away, so that's about 30 feet. I backed up a little ways to see how well it worked. It worked really well. I didn't have any issues as far as it glitching out or losing signal. As far as battery life goes, I'm not sure yet how well that is. I'm assuming it's going to be pretty good, just like any other typical remote. There's really not many issues that I've come across yet. I haven't found any issues. The device also has access for computers. You can have an Internet Explorer link. There's probably a million more things that you can do with this on many different devices, but just for a simple review purpose, it's very convenient for those who are using Kodi. If you guys again have any other questions, or if there's anything that I didn't cover, by any means just comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you liked my review, and subscribe. I plan on doing many more reviews on multiple devices. Upcoming ones will be on Amazon Fire Sticks. I'm gonna also start doing some reviews on some layouts that people are using. I'll also try to do some reviews on this Android box that I have, and whatever other technology that comes around that is popular, especially for those who do utilize Kodi. I think it's good to have other people out there kind of explaining how things work, and tools and devices that are going to help make the experience better for those who are enjoying the use of Kodi. So thanks for viewing, guys. If you liked my video, please subscribe. Please hit the like button, and let me know what you guys thought. Thanks again.